A plant pathologist at Purdue is now studying a new disease affecting corn right here in Indiana. And it only takes a few weeks for that disease to spread from one little black dot to multiple spots. And with the weather we've recently had, researchers do believe it could create a perfect storm for that disease to really take off.
There's one here and there's one there and there's a couple over here.
It may be hard to see at first.
It's really a needle in a haystack to find it.
But after a few weeks,
we go from one spot to many.
Purdue Field Crop Extension pathologist Darcy Talinko says tar spot will make your corn crop look like this.
It's a little black spot, exactly what the disease sounds like. Tar spot, like someone took a brush of tar and just splattered the corn.
Talinko says the disease is specifically affecting corn.
There's a little one there, so you can see that one stromata there. What the disease does is it causes a rapid blighting of the corn, and so it doesn't get quite to black layer, and we started seeing yield reductions because of that.
Tar spot was identified in the United States back in 2015.
So Mexico and Central America have been fighting this disease for a long time. There's questions of how it got here.
And Indiana and Illinois were the first states to report cases.
Since finding in 2015, we really didn't think much of it. 2018, we had the perfect storm of conditions, and that was the first year we experienced yield losses here in Indiana.
Take a look at this map on your screen. Talinko is referring to a yield-reducing epidemic of tar spot that affected 38 counties in Indiana back in 2018. So far for 2021, 11 counties in Indiana have reported positive cases. Talinko says that number will keep rising as the growing season continues.
Generally, we're not usually seeing this until late August, September. This year, it's kicking up early, and we think it may be similar to what we saw in 2018, where we had that first epidemic occur.
Talinko is also encouraging growers to scout their fields.
This one's pretty. These are pretty clean leaves. Nice looking corn for the season.
Because this year's weather conditions have been favorable for the disease to take off.
It's relatively clean here. No tar spot yet. What I want to tell our growers is, if you know you had it in your field, get out and start looking for it. If you haven't seen it, just be aware of it and keep your eye out. We are trying to track it.
Talinko says northern Indiana is a primary spot where the disease has led to yield losses. And if a grower does believe they do have tar spot, she encourages them to reach out to her. And you can also send a sample to the Purdue Plant and Pest Diagnostic Laboratory.